good thing is that what we have been doing so far has been really pioneering, but it has required quite a lot of knowledge of the country and intensive work at the country level. So it has been a mutual, very beneficial type of work in which collaboration from the very beginning allowed us to set up the right questions, not just set up the right questions, but also develop the theory and the methods behind the whole process. And ultimately, to then implement, we needed the task and the force of the ERI in order to make sure that with our contribution to the theory and to the defining of the project, they could also deliver in terms of giving us the data at the first stage, but also doing all the interviews. So then, in order to generate what is now both the analysis that we have done on economic disparities in Kazakhstan and also on well-being across Kazakhstan. In order to reduce inequality, regional well-being inequalities and all inequalities in Kazakhstan have been growing significantly. This is something that has significant problems in terms that it creates a serious issue of lack of capacity to maximize the potential of the whole country, and it can create social problems and tensions that might deliver or end up with being political and economic problems. So what are the recommendations? The recommendation is to try to create policies that benefit the whole country but can be adapted to the specific conditions of every region. So this is what we call place-based or place-sensitive policies, so that any national policy to improve education might be adapted to the specific needs of, let's say, any particular oblast in Kazakhstan that would vary from one place to the other. And this is what we have identified, not just in terms of education, but also in terms of health, in terms of, let's say, criminality, in terms of housing access, in terms of a whole raft of issues that come out very clearly when you actually talk to the people of Kazakhstan, wherever they live, and they highlight the problems which might be different from one place to the other.